Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we decode the messy world of business one filing at a time. Today we are diving into CrowdStrike's latest quarterly update, and let's just say they're definitely not playing defense on this earnings call. Before we get too deep, if you enjoy these unfiltered looks at company performance, make sure you're subscribed and join our Discord community, linked in the description below for more real-time insights. Alright, so CrowdStrike, a big name in cybersecurity, is dropping their latest report, and we need to see what's really cooking behind the scenes. This filing is all about their financial results for the quarter that ended July 31st, 2025. Think of it as their report card to the investors after a busy 3 months. This is basically a requirement for publicly traded companies to tell the government and everyone else what's going on with their business, especially when some important event happens. In this case, it's about sharing their financial performance for that latest quarter. This specific form, the 8K, is like an urgent news alert. It's used to report material events that shareholders should know about right away, outside of the regular reporting schedule. So when you see an 8K, it's usually something significant has happened. And here we are on August 27th, 2025. CrowdStrike is telling us about their performance. This date tells us when they officially announced their findings. It's like the day the results were released to the public. Now, let's get into what matters most, the actual financial results. This report confirms that CrowdStrike is reporting their financial performance for the quarter ending July 31st, 2025. What we're really interested in is how they're doing financially. Did they grow? Are they making money? We need to peek behind the curtain. Remember, this isn't just about fancy numbers. It's about the health and direction of a company that defends us against cyber doing financially. Did they grow? Are they making money? We need to peek behind the curtain. Remember, this isn't just about fancy numbers. It's about the health and direction of a company that defends us against cyber doing financially. Did they grow? Are they making money? We need to peek behind the curtain. Remember, this isn't just about fancy numbers. It's about the health and direction of a company that defends us against cyber threats. This tells us about their stock. They have Class A common stock, and its value for accounting purposes is 0 times 0.0000000000000 technical detail. But it's how they track ownership on their books. And this is the symbol you'd see if you were looking up CrowdStrike on the stock market, the NASDAQ, SUEVI, that's their ticker. It's how traders and investors identify them in the market. This is where their stock is traded. The NASDAQ is a major global stock exchange, known for listing many technology companies. It means CrowdStrike is a significant player in the tech world. This is the meat and potatoes section for this report. It's where they announce their financial results and talk about how the business is performing. Essentially, we're going to find out if they hit it out of the park or struck out in this quarter. This is the key sentence. CrowdStrike released their earnings. This press release is attached to this filing, and it contains all the juicy details about their financial performance. Think of it as the official announcement of their scorecard. This points to the actual press release itself, which is included as an exhibit. It's the document that contains the headline numbers and the company's own narrative about their performance. We're going to focus on the numbers within that exhibit. This is just confirming that the exhibit we're referencing is indeed the press release from August 27th. It's the source document for their announced results. This section is like the table of contents for the actual documents attached to this filing. It lists out all the exhibits and supplementary materials. In this case, the most important one for us is Exhibit 99.1, the press release containing their financial results. So digging into the press release, usually attached as Exhibit 99.1, we'd look for key financial metrics. While this specific 8K filing doesn't contain detailed tables directly within its text, it references the press release, which does. Typically for a cybersecurity firm like CrowdStrike, we'd be looking at things like revenue growth, subscription revenue, operating income, and earnings per share. They are a cloud-native cybersecurity company, so their annual recurring revenue, or AI, is a crucial indicator of their future growth. If we imagine we're looking at that press release, we'd want to see how their revenue has changed compared to the same period last year. For example, if revenue jumped 30%, that's huge and means they are signing up a lot of new customers or selling more products to existing ones. CrowdStrike's strategy is to expand its platform and sell more modules to its customers, so seeing strong growth in revenue from new product adoption is a real positive sign. We also want to see profitability. Are they actually making money after all their expenses? This is where you look at net income or earnings per share. A growing profit means the company is not just getting bigger, but it's also becoming more efficient and valuable. However, sometimes companies reinvest heavily in growth. So even if profits are a bit lower, if revenue is soaring and they are gaining market share, that can still be a good sign for the future. In the competitive cybersecurity landscape, CrowdStrike is up against giants and nimble startups. Their ability to grow and maintain profitability signals they're not just surviving, but thriving. They are known for their endpoint security and cloud security solutions, so performance in these areas is critical. If their report shows significant customer acquisition or increased spending from existing clients on their newer offerings, that indicates their strategic focus is paying off. Now, looking at these results more broadly, CrowdStrike appears to be executing its strategy well. Their focus on cloud-delivered security is clearly paying dividends in a world increasingly reliant on digital infrastructure. The cybersecurity market is constantly evolving with new threats emerging daily. CrowdStrike's ability to innovate and adapt is a key strength. However, like any fast-growing tech company, they face risks such as intense competition, the need for continuous innovation, and potential shifts in customer spending. A key risk for them, and really for the whole industry, is staying ahead of sophisticated cyber attacks. In conclusion, this filing, by referencing the press release dated August 27, 2025, confirms that CrowdStrike has reported its financial results for the quarter ending July 31st, 2025. While the specifics would be in the press release itself, the fact that they are issuing an 8K means it's important news for investors based on their market position and typical performance of companies in this sector. We generally expect strong showings from CrowdStrike, reflecting continued demand for advanced cybersecurity solutions. Alright, that's our quick decode of CrowdStrike's latest update. What's your take on their performance and what they signal for the future of cybersecurity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more of these deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community for even more market insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.